begin with the latest from Iran. Iran's ambassador to the United Nations says that the country's nuclear site at Natanz has been hit. Once again, the Iranian ambassador to the United Nations is saying that the country's nuclear site at Natanz has been hit. The Iranian envoy Reza Najafi says that the US and Israel have once again attacked what he called Iran's peaceful, safeguarded nuclear facilities. They say the attack took place on Sunday. The Iranian envoy made this statement at a meeting of the International Atomic Energy Agency's 35-nation board of governors. However, the IAEA chief, Rafael Grossi, says that the United Nations nuclear watchdog has no indication Israeli and US attacks on Iran have hit any nuclear facilities. Grossi, however, added that his agency had not been able to reach its counterparts in Iran. Remember, the Iranian nuclear sites were targeted during last year's 12-day war as well. They were cited as a reason for the last war and for America's involvement. Iran has not let the IAEA return to its bombed facilities since they were attacked in June. Once again, this is information that is coming in from Iran, and according to Iran's ambassador to the United Nations, he says that the nuclear site at Natanz has been attacked, but the IAEA has not confirmed if this is at all true because they do not have communication lines activated between them and Iran. So it's going to be very difficult to authenticate this information because it is a United Nations ambassador from Iran, who's saying that during the initial attacks by United States and Israel, one of their nuclear sites at Natanz was hit. But the IAEA, once again, I'll reiterate that the IAEA has confirmed that they do not have communication lines activated between Iran and themselves, so they cannot authenticate this information. Once they have the communications lines activated, then they will be able to confirm this latest information coming in from Iran. Let's talk to our correspondent, Kripa Arial. She's live from the newsroom. Kripa, what more information do you have for us at this hour?
Thank you, Eric. The United States Air Force and Navy actually attacked 3 nuclear facilities in Iran as part of the 12-day war back then, but it was under the name Operation Midnight Hammer. They were the Fordo uranium enrichment plant and the Natanz nuclear facility, as well as the Isfahan Nuclear Technology Center, were targeted. Now, Iran says that the Natanz nuclear facility, so far no reports about the sites being targeted. Again, Trump said that his aim was that Iran cannot have nuclear bomb. Tehran even used to store enriched uranium at the sites before last year's attack. And late last June, after the strikes, the New York Times reported that the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency had produced a classified preliminary bomb damage assessment. And this initial assessment actually indicated that the strikes damaged above ground structures, and it even sealed the entrances to 2 targets, but did not destroy the associated underground facilities and the centrifuges required to produce the enriched uranium for a nuclear weapon.
All right, Kripa, we'll come back to you for more updates as we get them in our newsroom, and also we see what is really happening. But we are getting information from across the ground that Israel is continuing with its campaign in Tehran, because we are, I'm seeing here that reports indicate that Tehran is also facing explosions. This is the latest information that we are getting in our newsroom right now, and the campaign by Israel is continuing, and explosions have been heard in Tehran. We'll verify this information for you as and when we get them in our newsroom.